Yes, welcome to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. I'm your host, Matty Ghost, along with my co-host, Parmajawn. Together we are Thatz Hot. Yo, I say this every time, but I truly mean it this time. We have a very special guest today. We have the most special guest of all time.
The most special.
The most special. Give it up for Visional. Visional.
Yeah. Man, you already fucked up my name.
I know I did.
Visional, not visual.
Visional.
Special. We forgot his name.
I was going to say, he's our visual guy, and it got stuck in my head. The official Thatz Hot. He is actually a member of Thatz Hot.
I don't know. I feel like you guys are broken up with me.
No.
We haven't worked together in like 2 months.
We haven't had shows in 2 months.
That's true. We did take a little hiatus.
I was just there.
You were.
That one, yeah.
And you only came
That
for
was
us, which
extenuating circumstances.
makes me feel happy.
No, I stuck around for a little bit. And then, I left.
Well, welcome to the show, bro.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me bring all my gear and be extra.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a special show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have Visional live on the visuals for the podcast.
He just got done running visuals at Red Rocks, and now he's running visuals at the
and
pod.
now he's in our basement
Now
with
we're in
us.
the basement. And I'm having more fun doing this.
Right?
Yeah.
This is good. There's no...
It's mellow. There's cords everywhere. There's Scooby.
Yeah, actually, it's the
we got
most
the Scooby cam.
cord spaghetti we've ever had in our podcast.
There he is.
I'm just lucky I didn't donate this green shirt.
Dude, it's funny.
love
We
it.
still have that green bodysuit. Did you ever wear that thing on Base Block?
I did.
We still have
I
that
did.
thing. That's not even being
Was
used.
it like a morph suit?
Full-on bodysuit. It's even got a head thing.
That's how we became friends with Base Block, which
Yeah.
Vinny will be on soon, too.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we met was through how did you know Vinny? Or how did you guys
Man, how
meet?
did I meet him? I think...
I just met him through Base Block because I played that one with Corbin, where it was
you
a
guys
total,
like won by vote, right?
or well, I can't. I think maybe that,
Yeah.
but then we played it, but then there was a USB fiasco. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do. Well,
I remember watching that, too.
if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one.
Oh,
I feel
no,
like
yeah.
people watching don't know what Base
Live-
Block is. I
and
feel like
pe-
we should give a backstory.
yeah,
Should we pull it
dude.
up on the browser? No, and show it on my body.
Tell us about Base Block. The
on
origins.
Matty Ghost's left nipple, we can watch Base Block.
Base Block, our favorite Twitch channel. I'm still a
left
subscriber.
Left teat.
Yeah, so it was a Twitch channel that me and my buddy Vinny Maniscalco and Court.
Shout out
Court Roberson. She goes by, I don't know what her actual VJ name is.
If it was here, it would be my podcast is better than you. But if
Yeah.
it was Insta, it'd be like my pictures are better than you. You can
my
find
pics
her
are better than
then.
yours. Yeah.
My
The
TikToks
homie.
are better than you.
Yep.
My
yep.
pics are better than you, I think, is their Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did a weekly Twitch live stream and did a full recording and everything. And me and Vinny we went 1 week where we got a green screen and we just like, I just wanted to do visuals behind it. I just thought it was lame because I was like during COVID, I guess kind of towards the end of like COVID lockdown.
Yeah, but like there weren't shows happening.
No,
Yeah,
but it would
yeah.
bother me because people were doing live streams and either, a lot of locals were doing live streams and they're just fucking like having
From
their
the bedroom.
from
This
the
is from
bedroom.
my old live stream.
Well, and I don't care so much about the bedroom, but they just had the microphone picking up the room acoustics, and I'm like, this sounds like trash. So it's like people that couldn't do it right, or even like big established artists were just like doing it in their bedroom with no background or nothing. I'm like, we got to do this better. So we did like 1 week of us in front of a green screen, and we just had loops, and we are just like clicking next on OBS. Clicking a bunch of those Beeple, the Beeple like free
Yes.
VJ loops that he has. Yeah, so we are just doing that. That lasted
So you guys were like mixing and hitting the visuals at the same time.
That was before Court was part of it. It was just me and Vinny, and whoever wasn't DJing was just clicking next.
On like the video that you can upload.
Yep. So we were just doing that lasted 1 week, and I'm like, there has to be a better way. So I looked up Resolume and like how to VJ with Resolume, and that was it.
Yeah, during COVID, I bought my buddy Resolume, and I was like, "You're running visuals for us now," and then that's how he learned
Nice.
this same setup.
I'm so clueless to all that software.
So you're running Resolume Avenue or
Arena.
Arena. So that's
Yeah.
the bigger one. We can get like the base pod, 4 screens going.
Yeah, so that was the thing. We did Avenue for a while, and then it was just like what I'm doing right now is like I wanted like be able to group stuff and like like Ableton speak, like you'd be able to group a bunch of layers and then do like a logo or something above it, and it doesn't get affected.
That's what you were showing me when we were up in Aspen a couple like or maybe kind of.
I don't know what I was showing you in Aspen actually.
But well, it was like it was just like kind of like layers of like visuals on top of each other. You could kind of just like cycle through.
Yeah, so like I don't have anybody's logo. I should have had your logo ready to go.
Should we airdrop it?
If we can
do
do
you
it
want
quick?
the Fit Soda logo? Let's do it.
But yeah, so I can fuck up all these effects and I can still have the logo up on top and doesn't get affected.
Official sponsor coming in with the PNG Fit Soda logo. Airdrop. Oh, you're not on our internet, so it might not work.
No, it should. I think it should work.
I still can. Let's see. What's this one look like?
As long as Bluetooth is on.
Yeah, because you can airdrop at the club.
You airdrop at the club, dude.
Yeah.
Share, airdrop.
As long as you can airdrop everyone.
Oh. Let's go.
There we go.
Bing, 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 bing.
Save downloads. Is that like a Skrillex?
That is the Lamborghini Yonk.
Yeah.
The Lamborghini Yonk.
It's called
Is
a
that what
Yonk.
It's called.
It's called a Yonk.
It does sound like a Yonk.
YNGOTCH, Yonk. I'll give you some music to VJ too when you're ready.
It's really big. Holy shit, that's a big.
Is it a big picture?
It's like 3289 by 2550. Okay. So now.
So you got loaded in. Yes.
What we need is make it white.
We're doing this live, folks.
Dude, I like that.
Oh shit.
That looks tight as fuck. And it's just Scooby
It just
nestled
says-
into my leg.
It just says bubbles right there. Yes. Wow. This is why you got tuned to the YouTube, everybody. We're doing things that no one's ever seen.
Yeah, if you're just listening, you're missing out right
You're
now.
missing out. Come like, subscribe. Hit that, smash that like button.
And drink Fit Soda.
Look at that. I love it. We might need to get a recording of this to run at all times so my boss likes me. How long was the learning curve in a Resolume for you?
I mean, from everybody I've talked to, very fast. But I mean, I just kept fucking with it. I mean, I feel like just like with anything. But I mean, I will say, like, as someone who like produces music.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, it's like live editing, like live mixing an MPC or something like that. Huh?
Well, and that's why I
learn
like
on the
it. Because
fly.
I mean, with Ableton, it's like, you learn how to like mix a snare and, you don't see it happen immediately versus like here you get to like do it. So I would say my learning curve with this has been way better than like producing music.
It's
Like more of like a visual person just in general, would you say? Or
I mean, yeah, I guess so. And that's kind of why I chose my like artist name, because my name was supposed to be a musician artist name, and now it's kind of taken over both. So, but yeah, I mean, I will say I don't think I've ever like been told I'm really, really good at something in 6 months before this.
Nice, yes.
So, yeah.
Was Visional the name before this too?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Because that was I used to go by K-Mac and like produce.
That's what you are on my phone.
Yeah, and that's why I used to produce like trap music and everything, and did a lot for years under that, and then decided to like switch up my artist name around like COVID, and then learned this. I don't know, like a year later, less than a year later, I guess.
It's kind of fun having two forms of like artistic expression. Like music is kind of long-term gratification, where this is like instant.
It is, yeah.
And you can see it just like editing or something like that. Like music's my instant and like editing is the long-term. But I
Right.
feel like people should have those like two forms of expression.
I'm kind of like trying to like look for that second form, I guess, for me right now, because like
Get Resolume.
yeah, I honestly want to. I think my next challenge is to get like Photoshop,
Learn
or, like,
Blender
or, like,
for us.
Illustrated, just so I can start like making my own like artwork. You know,
That shit's so tedious. Like I try to learn how to like create visuals, and to trust me, I'm going to. But like I'm in school still and everything, and that shit's tedious. That's also very tedious. Versus like this, I could plug in a controller and just do shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I just need like some. That's definitely been something on my mind recently. Is like just getting like some sort of other like creative outlet.
Did you do anything growing up? That you're a sports guy.
I mean, yeah, I like sports, like I got my fantasy teams and shit like that, but like I don't necessarily
Does
like.
that make you a sports guy that you do fantasy teams?
No, I mean, I
Get
love.
that mic up here.
I
for me,
mean,
boy.
oh,
There we go. Listen to that sultry tones, dude.
pardon me. Yeah, sorry, you want my
Yeah, dude.
No, yeah, no, I mean, I've got like I love basketball. I love the fucking Nuggets. Shout out the Nuggets. I love the Broncos too, even though they're just an absolute heaping pile of rotting horse shit right now.
R.I.P.
But yeah, man, no, but like that's just something that I like do like on a Sunday or something like that.
Should be a sculptor.
Maybe I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's got to be something though where
Are you
I
good
can
with
like
your hands?
Yeah, like I feel like it needs to be something, or maybe like
Tactile.
Yeah, it needs to be like something like that, where like I need to like
Should be like one of those, those rug makers on TikTok you always see,
or like one of those dudes in like Indonesia where they just like make like
Swimming
a hut.
pools?
They make like a hut.
Oh, I
out
thought
of,
you were
like,
talking about
mud.
swimming pools.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just start fucking making pools, dude.
He's like just digging holes in our
Parms-
backyard.
Yo, give Parms Pools. Give me a call. You know where to find me on the gram,
Underbid
dude.
everybody. Be like, I'll do it for half with my hands.
Parm should do like those mandalas that the Buddhist monk do, like of sand out back, and then it blows away.
And then there's just a pool there.
And then the sand goes off, and we have a cold plunge for us to sun our balls in.
Word.
Parm and I've gotten really into sunning lately.
Yeah, dude. Sun in the taint, dude.
Sun the taint. So hold up with that sex kung fu.
No, we just watched this fucking Channel 5. Shout out Andrew. Is Andrew Callahan?
Andrew Callahan.
Yeah.
Oh
What,
my God.
the world's strongest man?
No, we watched
No,
the one before
right
that.
before that.
What was the one before that?
Oh, it was the dude that was like talking about like, it was a lot.
It was hectic.
like
He runs like a men's group that helps you like grow your penises longer. And
Oh, I missed that one.
cinch your balls.
we're gonna after this podcast, we're gonna have
gotta
to watch
watch
it
it.
before you leave, dude. Oh my God.
It feels like a sketch. Like
It's literally straight out of like a fucking like Chappelle show sketch, dude. But they're like dead serious about it.
he was like, yeah, I was running a lot of like hatha yoga seminars, and I was doing a lot of hatha yoga and theater. But then I got addicted to cocaine, and like the guy is crazy, dude. It's so funny.
No, I saw the Alex Jones one, and I thought that was one.
Oh, that one was that one was a lot.
This one we just watched might be my favorite one though. Like it's so
I think so.
masterfully made.
Shout out Andrew Callahan, dude. That's the fucking boy right there.
Yeah.
Channel 5 News.
Dude, is it brilliant?
So Kevin, how long have you been doing music? What's your
what's
like
that
musical
origin?
background?
What's your supervillain origin story for Ableton?
What?
Say what?
Like this is Visional Begins, directed by Christopher Nolan.
Visional begins.
How do we start this thing off?
I don't know about villain story, but I started playing piano when I was like 6.
So do most villains, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
True.
It all lines
This
up.
has a redemption arc, Parm. It has a redemption arc. Trust me. I'm setting him up for redemption.
Anyways, Visional, continue.
Nerdy shit. I've played like tenor sax and middle school band.
Me too, dude.
Nice. Tenor?
Yeah, tenor.
Nice.
I did alto tenor then Barry.
Okay. Barry, I was jealous because I sat next to, first 2 years of high school, I also did tenor sax in jazz band and concert band, I think. And I was
Play some
jealous.
Yellow Jackets.
I didn't do any marching band. I straight up
No,
took.
that's like I think that's a jazz
Oh,
duo is Yellow Jackets, like the greatest tenor guy.
Oh, I
was
don't
the
know.
Yellow Jackets.
I thought it was like a marching band.
That wasn't our marching band.
Okay. Maybe you were.
I digress. This is the earliest Parm's been mad at being a podcast.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just fucking laughing.
And then, guitar. I did guitar.
Did you ever switch to Barry sax?
No, that's where I was going. Was I was jealous of the guy that always played it because he just fucking like rested that thing on the ground.
Yeah, but it's a different clef. That's what I couldn't master, so I had to go back to because you work off the bass clef, and I was so used to the treble clef, I didn't know how to switch that in my mind.
What do you mean?
The Barry sax runs
Can't
off
handle
of-
it? Yeah, I know.
I can't handle it. No,
Come on, man.
Then I just went to drums, but I did learn sheet music. I told this before. I fucking drumline Nick Cannon that shit and just heard other snare drummers play it and copy
I
it.
never played in like band in high school or anything like that, but I was like in a band with like my homies on my block, and our first band name, I shit you not, I'm pretty sure the Facebook page might still exist, was called The Facial Conspiracy.
What was a conspiracy?
I don't know. I don't think we even knew what it meant. We were like a fucking like My Chemical Romance wannabe. Like we were in like 5th and 6th grade. Anyways, I digress.
My first one was Nihilistic Youth, but we were going to be called the Bigots because we thought it was punk rock. But we're like, my dad's like, you cannot be called the Bigots.
Not in this household.
We're like, that's a punk rock name, Dad.
This isn't a punk rock household.
No, it's not. We only play the Yellow Jackets here. So you, after a guitar, when did Ableton or producing come in the picture?
Actually, my senior year of high school, not Ableton. Man, I use this old program. This is going to date myself. I used something called, what the fuck was it? Techno EJ4.
Oh, that's hot.
Was some program that I found online, or I think torrented or something, and it was just like this cool looking program, and it was just a bunch of samples, and you just like drag samples into it to make songs. That's all it gave you, and you could like.
So it wasn't like Acid, like which.
No, it was
right?
just.
That's the one that Rusko used, right? Like
I think that's what he used. Yeah, and then yeah, because it was the same thing. It was just super like really easy to use. I could just like make his track, and like I made like 10 tracks. A bunch of my friends had my like album pretty much in my like senior year of high school. And then this guy from band told me about Fruity Loops. I downloaded that shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this thing. Like there's too much, you know, because it was actual.
It's very well, and it's like it's open format.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, you
Yeah.
know, MIDI instruments and programming your drums. I'm like, I don't know what I'll do with this thing.
Here's where I drag my samples.
Yeah, where's my samples at? So, no, I didn't get to Ableton till like 2011 or something. And because I, you know, went to college and I knew a bunch of friends that got into making music, but they also didn't like have a musical background. So,
Did you go to college for music?
Music business.
Okay.
Yeah, at CU Denver.
That's why you're thriving more than all of us right now.
I don't know about that.
It's subjective.
Yeah, it is subjective.
Just go with it, dude.
Okay.
Be like, yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So your friends are working on Ableton, and then you're like, okay, I'll pick this up. And you
yeah,
learned
it's
in
just like
6 months, and now you're set.
yeah. So I just picked it up and I don't know, messed around with it for a while and started making music.
Yeah, I mean that's how I initially learned Ableton too. Is just like YouTube tutorials and fucking just experimenting.
I
Really,
used a lot of friends. You guys know RJ? Jackpot. Yeah,
Friend
he
of the
was
show.
He was one of the ones that showed me a whole lot of shit, and then me and Vinny kind of like learned Ableton together, kind of all at the same time.
wait, because when did Vinny make that like viral? The
To Kill Ya?
Yeah,
That was 2013.
It was so long ago.
it was 2013.
He sold it.
I remember going to his house and like him being stoked when that shit was blowing up.
And
And
it sold a Baby Driver soundtrack, dude.
yeah, well, that was like years later. But yeah, I mean, like all around that time frame, like I was so stoked for us because like his shit was blowing up, and that's when Vine was big, and Vine blew up that track. Live, everybody,
Was it?
yeah, everybody.
R.I.P. Vine,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh.
6 seconds of fame.
Yeah. No, that okay. Yeah, that was when that
6
blew up.
seconds,
Because I was
yeah.
like, for some reason, I was thinking it was like like 2016 or something. But no,
No,
it was Vine.
People
dude.
were just blasting that song and just like having like those like water speakers where they just like
King Bach is like,
yeah, just the most randomest shit playing that song. But his song blew up on that, and then like. Was that so? That was 2013. So I had a trap remix in 2012 that was reposted on what is it? All Trap Music, the like YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Dude, they got me 1 million plays.
Yeah, that's where like Uzi blew up and like all
no, that
all
blew up
those
my
fools.
song. It literally got me 1 million plays, and it's
Start with damn, son.
yeah. Damn, son, where'd you find
son,
this?
where'd you find this?
Wow.
That's really good.
That's impressive.
Real trap shit.
Are you the trap daddy?
Trapaholics.
Do we ever
I might
figure out
be.
who
I
that guy
mastered
is?
that
I
one.
think it's Parm, dude.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Trapaholics mixtape.
Tech house. Just like, give me some
Trap
tech
house?
house ones.
Give me some tech house. Real trap shit.
Real tech shit.
Anyways, Visional.
You should talk like that the rest of the pod.
Yeah. Is that gonna hurt your voice?
Not really. I won't talk that much. I'll let you guys
Keep doing
riff,
it.
but I'll just keep going.
But yeah, it was funny because that was a remix for who the fuck was that?
Katy Perry?
No.
Britney
It
Spears?
was Dimek artist, autoerotic.
Oh, I know autoerotic.
Yeah. So it was a remix contest for him. I didn't win, and then I just said fuck it, so I posted it. And
What
then,
song was? Do you remember what song?
Yeah,
was it like?
WTA. You can find it on YouTube. It's got over. It probably has like 2 million plays now. I bet.
Did you get claimed if we play it?
No, it still exists on YouTube, but yes.
Is it the one where it's like like that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Every trap song. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. I feel stupid
But
now.
a year and a half later, Dim Mak did reach out to me because it got more plays than the actual track, and they're like, "Hey, we want to actually sign this." It was just like a free release through Dim Mak, but they did pick it up.
Let's go. Shout out Steve Aoki, friend of the show.
Just type in K-MAC. You're making this way too complicated.
I did it.
You're Googling like
It's
a dog
YouTube.
right now. Matty.
You're Googling YouTube, and it's like, I own YouTube. I know what you want.
He owns
WTF.
YouTube.
Just
I can do it like this.
WTF. No, just
YouTube, hit tab, and I go K-MAC.
Quit
WTF.
being such a plebeian right now.
enter. Yeah.
See more search results.
Yeah, see, it's still on All Trap Music,
This one?
so no.
Boom.
Yeah. How many plays has it got?
Let's see. It's got 2 million views.
Exactly.
Let's go 2.3.
Okay.
I'll give
Real trap shit.
Let's get out of here. Why I pressed the wrong button? There we go. I really am.
Why don't you pay for YouTube?
I do. Oh, it's on my work account.
Oh, okay. You're like, I
All
do
right.
pay for YouTube.
I do.
Just not enough.
We would never not pay for YouTube.
Oh, this song. Don't play this song. I didn't know you were gonna play it.
Okay.
The better version was the one officially on Dim Mak. I mean, this one is like, I listened to it a few years later. I'm like, I cringe.
It's not the trap one. Well,
It is a trap one. It's just like my first trap song, and it's just cringy.
you think trap's coming back?
I don't know. When other artists drop trap, I'm like, man, I miss it.
I like the hybrid trap
Yeah.
stuff with like dubstep samples, and then
I remember that when that was new, and people was like, I invented trap step. I came out with trap step, and I'm like, I'm sure other people are doing this.
like
but
say
okay.
my name stuff. I like that.
Hard style.
Is that hard trap?
I mean, he does a lot of hard style, and I can't
Like
do that.
old.
Yeah, you sometimes confuse trap with
Dude.
rhythm.
Yeah, maybe a little. I'm like, yeah, do that trap sound. It's like,
No.
what was that music I found the other day? I sent
How
to
do you
everybody.
confuse
dude?
them? Because rhythm doesn't really use 808s like trap.
No, dude, I found the best style of music the other day.
No, don't play this shit. I don't want to hear it.
It's called extra tone. Have you heard of extra tone?
No.
Dude, it's so good.
This is a genre?
Yeah, a genre called extra tone.
If you want to call it that, it's literally just noise, dude.
Dude, I don't think we're going to get claimed for this. DJ Mucus, Slut Conformity. That's the entire style of music.
I
It's just
mean,
terrible.
it's funny because I like this in snippets because my favorite genre of music actually right now, just because it's like fresh to hear, is hyperpop. I like to listen to a lot of hyperpop, and because they'll like mix in
At least
random.
that has melodies, though.
Well,
this
yeah,
has
they'll
nothing.
No, they'll have melodies.
I thought you were saying this had melodies.
No,
What
not
the
at
fuck
all.
are you talking about?
No, but some hyperpop artists will like do shit like this for a little bit because they just don't care, and that's why it's like bedroom producers, and they're like, I don't really care about a song structure. I'll just like do
You
whatever
think
I want.
get into some hyperpop next?
Yeah,
I'm down.
maybe you want to do some vocals?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Real hyperpop
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my. Yeah. Wait.
see a dream in my mane, and I sleep with the butterflies down, and I cut myself in my face. Oh my god! There you go. Sample that shit, dude.
Some of the best hyperpop songs I found lately is usually a girl talking about how slutty she is.
Just on some e-girl vibes.
Yeah.
Find
Yeah.
me on Twitch. I'm in a bathtub.
You sound like that fucking one rapper that we were listening.
Oh, 645 AR.
Yeah.
Actually, dude.
I just got a new good hyperpop song with 645 AR.
I love that guy. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work with him someday.
I be squeaking for real.
I want to make a song with him so bad.
It's
No,
funny
dude,
because
his Colors video where he's doing it all a cappella. He's just like,
my shit. Can we see my dress?
Dude, when that shit first came out, I showed it to Court, and she's like, "This is awful." I'm like, I fucking love it.
You're like, this is hard as fuck, dog.
I literally have it in my life.
I
So
mean-
it comes on in my car. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
I enjoy music that like make people cringe. It's just hilarious to watch their reactions. So like,
That
I
makes
like that shit.
that make you and Matty are good buddies because of that.
Sometimes I'll get in my car.
Matty
and
trolls me when we're on like stage sometimes.
I'll
Who
play
is that?
kazoo remixes of songs.
Who was that rapper that was like country rap?
Lil Nas?
No. Before him, it was during COVID.
Two scoop boogie got a hold
No.
down.
Damn it, I can't think of his name right now, and I love that one song where he's like wearing a full on face mask. He's got all these guys like holding guns, and he's just like covering like I want to say like a Dierks Bentley song or something.
Oh man, that's hard.
It's
Orville
pretty dope.
Peck.
No, what the fuck is his name? No, he's black.
Oh yeah, not Orville. Oh, Charlie Crockett.
No. You
It's the only-
Google.
Pull that shit up, man.
I
we
mean-
should have it. We should have
Yeah.
the Google running to that, too,
Yeah.
and then pull it
Pull
up.
that shit
over.
up,
you?
Jamie.
Let's see. I don't think I can, but I can. I'm gonna pull this up. What's
We've
the
already
guy's
made
name?
this too complicated.
What's the name,
That's the question.
or what's the song he covers?
I don't know. Just type in black country singer rapper. Type in rapper. I guarantee it'll be like, oh, I know what you mean.
It's gonna go to Lil Nas. Okay. Lil Nas.
Type in face mask.
Hillbilly Gangster.
No.
Face mask.
It's on the tip of my tongue and it's driving me crazy, but I'm really bad at remembering artist names.
Orville Peck shows up.
Ugh.
If you're the first one to
Ski
put this in the
mask. Ski mask.
ski mask, the slump god.
No, just type in ski mask.
Ski mask.
Ski mask country guy.
Ski mask.
Yeah, him.
This one, RMR
Oh yeah, Rumor. That I was like, why can't I
Rumor.
remember his name? Rumor.
Rascal.
Yeah, that song. It's a great one.
I don't want to play because I don't want to get claimed. I'm
You
trying
might, but yeah, it's like
to, trying to get those royalties soon.
it's like one of those songs that you want to like dance with your daughter at during her wedding. And
My dance with my daughters be like, "Summer shift, I'm gonna tell myself."
Straight up.
So beautiful. Like the father-daughter dance is coming up. Raise your glasses. Summer shift.
You just come out giddying with a cane.
It's like hold this all the time. I got like frozen.
and everybody's just cringing and you loving
My
it.
daughter's like, "Dad, stop it." I am the future. Dad, stop it at all times.
I know. I say that to you like 10 times
He's
a
like,
week. I
"Matty,
feel like.
stop it." Are you? Farm goes, "Are you trolling me right now?" And I'm like,
I don't know
Yeah,
sometimes,
I'm
dude.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know when you're trolling me.
I have a big
sometimes,
brother
so.
complex where I just can't help it.
Should we move on to our final segment?
We don't have a final. We have to. We're in the middle right now. The
We'll
advice
edit that
call-
part out.
No, we leave it. But it's the advice segment. We go. How you got in? Advice. Final. The advice segment.
I'm not the producer of the show. I'm just a guest.
It's all right. Yeah, he's.
Wait, you're the guest.
He's the co-host.
Co-host.
Oh, I was like, you're the guest every time.
Yeah.
He's the co-host
I'm
with
a co-host.
the most.
What's he?
He's our resident dog.
Yeah, he's
I
kind of
think
like
he's off camera. I think we should like
Yeah.
adjust that.
here
It's
over
like-
there.
Hold on. Let's adjust the stand by.
Adjusting cameras right now, everybody. Let's get over to Scooby. Oh yeah, that's a good boy. Laying on the hella nice pillow.
You can see.
A little bit. I see his neck. Just go all the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's me.
Oh, so the other way. We're looking
There
at
he
his butt.
is.
There he
You
is.
can
There's the
flip it.
Scoobs. No, it's good. He's on my
good?
shirt now.
Okay, cool.
See him right there.
Kind of looks like a pig. There we go.
Bring the cam down a little bit too, so we can get a full scoobers. There he is. Look at that sweet sleeping boy right now. Wow. Shout out Scooby. All right, so some advice. You've been killing the scene for a while. You've been doing your own thing with Bass Block. You've worked yourself up to like doing Red Rock shows.
Yeah.
From either visual but also you play church. Like you play big clubs in Denver.
I'm
What if,
playing playing Temple on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the head?
It's really funny because, well, I wasn't supposed to. Someone got me in contact with Easy Bake Manager to do visuals because I guess they posted on Twitter about looking for a VJ. And I talked with their manager last night. He was too busy, so we ended up only talking this morning. He asked for a recording of like a demo pretty much, and I submitted it to him. He literally didn't even look at it before they already posted on Twitter that
I saw you posted that on your story.
They picked Actualize. It's also a very dope Denver VJ. But yeah, so they didn't even look at it, which is whatever. But then right after someone that I know from Temple or Level, they're playing the after party. They're like, do you want to be direct support? So I'm actually going to DJ instead of VJ.
Dude, that's still fun as fuck.
I know.
DJs, he VJs, he does the whole
He does
fucking
it all.
thing, dude.
That's the one goal that I haven't done yet is I want to be able to do this while DJing, but
DVJ?
yeah. I think I'm going to have to switch to Ableton.
Yeah, you'd have to do Ableton Live launched and it in like your range mode, not range mode,
I used to DJ in
Are
Ableton.
you using Logic? Or,
What?
oh, you're saying like switch to Ableton to perform with.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
you can link shit in that to Ableton.
Yeah, or I mean, like people that have like perfectly like time coded, like synced up visuals, we use Ableton. But I used to DJ on Ableton actually before I did CDJs. But my thing I think would be you can do like Resolume has a thing you can buy called MIDI split, so I could just DJ on this APC, and everything that I'm doing not only is sending signal to Ableton, but sending signal to
I
Resolume.
think that's how Flume does it.
I don't know. He's crazy because I watched his live stream from the Brooklyn Mirage, and I'm like, he doesn't have a fucking computer screen up there, and I know he's on Ableton.
Yeah,
I know he's doing Ableton. He just must know because like
everything
It's rehearsed.
yeah,
for sure.
you just do scene launches in Ableton, so he's probably just doing the scenes. But just knowing that you're just now on to the next one, and just knowing when to do it without seeing imagine DJing a whole set and not seeing where the track's at.
Yeah,
You know.
I do that all the
just
time.
gotta
It's
make
called
sure-
sync.
I mean, he's got to.
But
He's
you'd
got
have to know when the song's at least about to end.
He's got to
know?
be using some like cheese grater max up there for sure.
something up there. Yeah, but it just still blows my mind.
Just like
that,
just for it to like to be able and like confident for it to run that smoothly without anything going wrong.
for sure,
at least
for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah,
I know that's what Lewis the Child does. They run off of the MIDI split.
Okay.
And they have all their songs set to like, okay, I'm switch this next group of things. The MIDI's going to change, and that's going to change our visuals too.
But they still have a computer screen up there.
Yeah,
right?
they definitely have the computer up.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like when the lights go dark on a flute
Flume's just
set.
free balling it.
Yeah, he's just up there with his fucking synthesizers and nothing else.
He's faking it, dude.
That's true. He might just be.
He's playing a pre-recorded set.
You heard it here first. Flume.
I'm breaking the news. EDM.com. Hit me up. Verify me. Write an article.
We talk about conspiracy theories every week on this show.
Yeah, we
Stay
have.
tuned if you want to hear more next week.
We have a lot of EDM conspiracy theories going on. So I don't know whether to ask you as like a VJ, because this might be a new market to hit. How would you like approach an artist to do their visuals? Or I know that you were doing stuff before with Bass Block and you got to rep that way. Is that the way to do it? Like live streaming stuff, or how do you?
I don't know. It's funny because like I think all of us know plenty of DJs and musicians, so it's like easy to speak on that. The VJing thing is still new for me. I've only done it for, well, I guess in March it'll be like 2 years. So I've only done it for like a little over a year and a
Long,
half.
but still like relatively new.
Still pretty
to it.
new. I mean, and honestly, I was busy enough and occupied enough with Bass Block because we were doing that every single week, and we were just having guest artists, and it was cool because it was good. It was great networking with friends, and then people that we haven't met before, just coming on and like having a good time, enjoying our visuals, and that kind of worked for me because I started working with a few artists that had like actual shows. Like you guys know Top Ramen, Vinay.
Oh yes, I love Vinay.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Didn't we all go to Alice in Wonderland last year together? Were you in that squad?
I wasn't there.
I went with Vinny and then Vinay.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, super, super cool dude. He was the first person to ask me to VJ his live show maybe about a year ago.
We got to get Vinay on the pod. Friend of the show, dude. Vinay's awesome. He coming with the full, because I edited that ramen thing he made in the swimming pool. The TikTok of him in the swimming pool full of ramen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Renee's super chill dude. But yeah, he asked me to do visuals for him first live, and then it just kind of like took off from there. But I mean, it's also a matter of like free time. Base block was so much of my free time, and then when we kind of just like took a break from it because it's just a lot.
Yeah, you realized how much work it was.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing the social media and breaking, setting up and breaking down everything. And like, I was about to start school. I'm like, we kind of like took a break, but then I started missing doing visuals because I hadn't done it for a few weeks, and I think that's when I reached out to you guys.
Yeah, what was the first show that we did? Night Rinse? Was that the first one we did together?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a Larimer.
Oh no. It was CJ's show at Vinyl.
No, I wasn't. No, that was where I said we should work together.
Oh really?
It was.
I thought there was one before that though.
Maybe it was Feds.
No, it was Night Rinse.
I think it was Night Rinse.
It was Night Rinse.
Yeah.
Was it really Night Rinse?
because that was that whole weekend. So I mean, and this is also not good advice. I feel like
It was.
I just worked for free like that whole weekend for the 4th of July, and I just reached out to homies that I knew were playing a bunch of shows, and I reached out to like you guys, Freddie Rule, who else? There were 3 shows within the 4 days that I did, and
CJ, I think, was playing right before Freddie, right?
Have you ever
CJ.
done for CJ?
No,
No.
we keep joking about how I've never done his visuals at all.
You should just never.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it that way. I just don't like that kid.
Yeah, same dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen,
Not a friend of the show.
not a friend of the show. He was here the whole time gambling, dude.
gambling.
Yeah, he was gambling the whole time we were podcasting. He had to watch the Orioles game, and he was gambling the whole time.
Okay,
Most
that adds up.
CJ, we're joking. I love you.
we love you, CJ. Probably BFF of the show, to be honest.
Wait, has he been on this?
Yeah, he was second guest.
He was.
Okay, second guest.
He was gonna be first guest, but
I ate an entire pizza pretty much on that podcast.
yeah, that was
And I was just like sitting back here like Scooby, just like.
yeah. He was looking mad, Scoob.
But yeah, that 4th of July weekend, I reached out to a bunch of friends that were doing shows, and I just wanted to like just do it and just kind of get myself out there. I think just kind of networking,
For Easy Bake, you made a demo and then sent it to them.
Yep.
That's the way. Like, if you were like an upcoming VJ,
Visuals demo.
yeah, a visual demo, you would like make some visuals and send them out to artists. Be like, yo, I can run visuals to you, type of thing. Would that be a good approach for like new visual people?
That's actually the first time I've ever really done that before because they were like talking with multiple VJs. Before that, I just literally got referred to Valentino Khan's team.
That's so epic, dude.
I just got referred and they liked what they saw. And
Were you in
was
that
it.
back pit where the cameras are at Red Rocks?
Yeah, front of house.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
so sick.
Mm-hmm. And that's so. I mean, honestly,
Wait, you're gonna tell us a story about that?
what
We decided to save it for the pod
about what? What were we
about
talking
how
about?
crazy the switchover was.
Oh, ooh.
Is that something to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it. So, I guess from what Alice in Wonderland's DJ told me, so I actually got asked to. So, Alice in Wonderland, and this happens a lot that I've realized for a lot of shows, at least in the Denver area, if the headliner has their own VJ, they typically, that's the priority, and then they don't really care about the openers at all. Because I think if the headliner doesn't have a VJ, then they hire like a group, and I think it's like Nexus or whoever, and they'll hire them for the whole night. But for like Brewer, I did his visuals at Mission Ballroom. Zomboy was a headliner. He had his own VJ, and all the other openers are like, you can bring one if you want, or we'll just throw your logo up. So I did his visuals because he wanted to obviously have a VJ, and I think it was the same thing for this Alice in Wonderland show. So she had her own VJ, and then they reached out to me to actually do 3 artists visuals. 1788L was one of the openers, and he had his own VJ too. So I was supposed to do, what was his name? DJ Garth, which is Alice in Wonderland's manager, John Casey, and Valentino Khan's sets. And then the first set they completely scrapped because Alice in Wonderland's team, or like the truck that was supposed to be like driving the whole like screen setup, broke down 3 miles away.
So they cut the first act?
So when I got there, I was supposed to do like visual check. I never got to do it. I literally got visual check.
Damn, so you just freeballed it?
I didn't have power or HDMI till like almost halfway through John Casey's set. Because they were still figuring out everything else for Alice in Wonderland. They were like, they pushed back the start time, or door time, so they completely scrapped his set.
How disappointing, dude.
Sounds stressful.
That was happened to Alana for Zed because they couldn't figure out the fire because it was raining outside.
I asked him, and he's just like, I didn't even want to DJ. She wanted me to, like, Alice in Wonderland wanted me to DJ. And then to top it off, he told me that. And then later, in between Valentino Con and her set, she made him DJ like 3 songs, and she ran lights during it. It was really funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, but he's like, I don't want to DJ. But yeah, so that whole thing was just kind of a shit show, just because of obviously everything they had to do with their whole production. So yeah, I didn't have like power or HDMI till like halfway through John Casey's set. So, and then
Hardcore.
yeah,
Stressful as fuck.
it's very stressful.
All right, it is time for the final segment. It's called the ear break.
Ear break.
The ear break. Us as producers, VJs, we spend a lot of time in front of the computer. What kind of activities do you like to do away from the computer? Because we want to promote a healthy lifestyle, good balance.
Okay. I mean, I usually try to stay active, but it's funny
I know,
because
I might say you're our most ripped guest today.
who's second?
True.
Me.
Who's
Okay.
second?
That's fair. Dude, you got a green
Yeah,
shirt.
probably Owie.
Probably Owie.
Probably
You put, like a
Owie.
really ripped body like over you right now if you wanted to.
That's the next music video.
You don't need to, dude.
I've been sucking in this whole time just to compete a little bit.
While you can't even see your stomach.
I know, yeah. That's why I had you do this. I
Just a Scooby.
was like, I'll put on this this outfit just in case.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just trying to say it's hard because literally like when I work and then my free time, like I'm fucking staring at my computer all the time.
How much you bench, bro?
I haven't maxed in a while, but last time I did was 335.
Me too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Next time I'll spot you. You spot me.
Yeah.
Please, let's do it.
right.
I'm down.
Matty will need.
I'm
Matty
down.
will need a spot.
I know you
that.
got 2 lovely puppers at home.
Yep. Gypsy and Cypress.
Yeah, and I guess I mean I guess outside of like even just beyond like looking away from the computer, but like what are like just some things that you like to do outside of music that kind of like get your brain going a little bit and kind of like take you away from the bullshit of daily life,
The hustle bustle.
so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, snowboarding, going on hikes, paddleboarding. That's one thing I like to do when it's warm
That's
outside.
super nice. Just
Dude,
getting out in the
paddleboarding's so
water.
nice to just like take your dog. Or lately I've been trying to like do both dogs on one paddleboard, but it's
Oh, Scooby would
Scooby would
freak out.
not
Yeah.
be on a paddleboard.
Can you swim?
He can swim. He's just like he can barely ride. He doesn't know how to ride in the car. Like he'll be in the back seat and he'll just be like,
Well, you know what's funny is Gypsy cannot. I don't think she can swim, or she's just scared shitless to swim. It made her really good at paddleboarding because she didn't want to go anywhere else.
she's like, all right, I'm staying on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Landlocked on this.
Yep. So literally, like both of them, the first time I took them, they picked it up immediately.
Do you have an inflatable or do you like have your own big boys you strap to the
God,
top?
no, I do inflatable.
Yeah.
Like those things are super stable, but I mean, like I drive a Jetta. What am I?
You gotta
Yeah,
roll that
ain't
around.
no,
supposed to
ain't
do with
no,
that thing?
ain't no paddleboard going on top of a
No.
Jetta. No.
Did you buy a pass this year?
No, I didn't get a pass this year. Actually, I don't know. It's funny. Actually, I like snowboarding, but yeah, ever since COVID, I just don't really want to like be. I'm less concerned about this year, but I never want to be in a gondola with people.
Yeah. Also, the car ride is probably the worst thing imaginable. It's like a living
Yeah.
hell
During
in there.
traffic, at least. Yeah.
I at this point, ever since COVID happened, and I stopped like going into work like on 5 days schedule. I like never want to deal with trapfic.
Yeah.
Like I'll do everything I can to like
Understandable.
avoid rush hour, and during the whole snowboard season, it's just rush hour.
So you work remotely? You just zoom in all the time?
I go in like 2 days a week.
Do you ever put a green screen behind you and just put crazy visuals on during Zoom meetings?
I should.
You should totally do that.
I
You
don't
should get-
own a green screen at home.
this was like $40.
Okay. Actually, the one that we used for base block, which is massive, was super cheap on Amazon too. But we had to get poles and everything for it.
They already had that there, didn't they?
What?
For Vinny's
no.
wife's photography?
Oh, maybe she did actually.
Like
we had
a
to buy,
rail
like,
system?
We had to buy the clips for it. Maybe you're right. Yeah,
Is Basebot coming back?
I think it is.
It's a good
I hear
question.
some rumors.
We've been talking about it. We also want to like find a legit spot that we could, because we, for people that don't know, Taja's Vinny's fiance. She
Friend
also,
of the show. Shout out.
Yep. She
Friend of the show.
She runs a photography studio, and we would share the same space in their garage. So literally every base block we would set up and then tear it down. Pretty much a setup like this.
You had to, bigger. You had to carry a full PC inside, past chickens.
Yep, past chickens.
To go inside.
Multiple camera
Vinny
setup.
just texted me too. I'm like, what's this guy on? Dude?
So just it was a lot. So that's like if we brought it back, we would want like a station,
Like a studio spot.
something where we could just and we even looked at that, but it's just like the amount that we were taking in on Twitch couldn't like cover rent at that point.
What if it was sponsored by Fit Soda and I was telling you I had a whole studio open to me next month?
Well, that would be fucking legit because that would be the concern.
talks.
I mean, even if we could leave most of the stuff and like just bring Vinny's computer or something, like
That's it. Or
plug and play.
I have a PC there.
Yeah, I mean, if it can handle what we do.
Yeah, is it Vinny's PC, dude?
It's my PC. I haven't been able to play my Minecraft games because my PC's at work.
What kind of graphics card you got?
The best.
30.
What
was
kind?
that 4090?
I don't know. I bought it off of Amazon for like $2,000 back in the day.
Back in the day.
Like 2 years ago.
So not the best.
It's probably not the best.
It's dated now.
Yeah, it totally is.
No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
think the
It's
new
probably
graphics cards can fit into it.
fine. Okay.
You know those big boys that are really...
It's probably fine.
The new
honestly.
graphics cards can't even fit in casings.
Really?
The
Just standalones?
The
What do you
new
do?
the new Nvidia ones.
Yeah.
Huge. They're having to make bigger PC casings for them. It's impressive.
Okay. Well, I might be interested in that.
And I can't wait to play Minecraft on those. It's gonna be
Have you guys
good.
ever done a Twitch live stream?
I used to
Not for the cast.
not for
Yes,
this,
not
but
for
you
this.
can find
Yeah,
all.
I've done it. I've done a Twitch live stream.
I used to make money
Well,
off
I know.
of Twitch.
I know. I can find you guys on our YouTube.
Yeah, we haven't done Twitch yet. We could go live to Twitch, but
That's a Matty thing to figure
I
out.
know I can do it. I just have to put a stream key in.
Yeah.
I used to live stream during COVID. For 4 hours every morning, I would make music on Twitch,
That's dope.
and that was
Which
like
we're working on getting to something like that. In the
we're gonna
near
try to do
future,
some
yeah.
sort of like live. I think YouTube's the way to go, though.
I think it is too. The problem with YouTube is that at least when we learned, like if you're gonna like do a DJ thing, is if with Twitch you could like live stream, usually wasn't an issue, and then once it was done, it would try to put the recording up, and then their content detection was like almost instantaneous, and it would just mute sections of it. YouTube, if it at least when we were doing it, if it noticed some sort of copyright, it would just stop. So instead of just continuing the live stream, it would just no.
Well, that's why I record simultaneously. So you would stream to YouTube, record simultaneously,
Yeah.
and then upload it later.
Yeah, but it just sucks especially if you build up your YouTube for live streams and then people tune in and it's just like, nope, and just cuts it off.
That's why you should make all your own songs, Denver kids.
There you go.
Play a 100% original set.
More of the story is create all of your own music.
Create all your own content.
Create all your own shit.
But yeah, how can people find you, bro?
You can pretty much find me at everything social at Visional Music.
Let's go. You got anything coming out or just...
What's funny? I've been sitting on at least one song that I've been ready to release, and I just haven't had the time or how I figure out how I want to market it. But yeah, I'm sitting on at least one song ready to go. I got a show cup coming that's going to be before this releases, so that's not helpful.
anything past Monday?
Anything past Monday is going to be with you guys.
Let's
right?
go. And if you want to see
November
future
5th.
shows, follow Visional on everything. Type that in.
What's the date of that show?
November 5th,
November
Larimer
5th.
Lounge.
November 5th?
Yeah,
Binge watch, That's Hot.
you're running all
Janessa
visuals for that
Costa.
bad boy.
Yeah.
Visional on the Visionals.
Binge Watch doesn't have his own VJ?
No, you're the VJ, dude.
Okay. Let's talk.
We'll get you some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, these are for after the stream gets off. But dude,
Visional, cheers. Thanks for coming on the
Thank
show,
you.
brother.
Oh,
for
and
we
setting
love
up.
you.
one more Red Rock show. I was trying to remember the date. November 11th with the Bortis Brothers.
oh no way.
Yeah.
For Zoo.
Oh, Zoo.
Zoo.
I'll be
Nice.
there.
There we go.
I'll
Let's
be
go.
there.
Yeah. One more Red Rock show under the belt.
Then we to the moon. Next,
And then
we'll
you
see-
guys will be Red Rocks next year.
We'll see you at Red Rocks
Yeah,
next year.
yo. Knock on
Knock on green.
wood.
Taking Visual
Knock
all the
on
way
wood,
to
dude.
EDC. Parma and I are playing bass pod next year. So get ready, dude. We're playing bass pod. You know that shit, dude?